riding in the back seat of my mom and dad's car, I would have these visions that we were going to be carjacked, or that someone was going to break into our home when we were asleep at night. I was always very afraid. In fact, I couldn't sleep in my own bed until I was 14 years old. I was that afraid of the dark. Of course, my mom and dad didn't let me sleep in their bed until I was 14. They started shutting the door on me. And it was so bad, I would make a pallet and sleep in front of their bed because that's how afraid I was. So, you can imagine that when I got the XANAX, it was just like such a relief to have this medication that is now like giving me this just like sense of ease and comfort. Now, it's important for you guys to know that I was already addicted to opiates and methamphetamine and cocaine when I had gotten the prescription for XANAX. So I should have not gotten the prescription, honestly, because I couldn't take anything, even if it was Tylenol, responsibly. I tried to start taking it responsibly at the beginning. I would take, one a day as prescribed. I think it said like one as needed per day, and then it like gave me and allotted me like an extra one if needed. But I couldn't take them as prescribed, and I would take 2, 3, 4 a day. That prescription quickly ran out and was not even enough to curb my hungry appetite for benzos. So I started buying them off the street. Shortly after I started buying them off the street, I want to say a year or two into me having a legal prescription from my doctor, someone called my doctor and told him that I was selling my pills. Honey, I was not selling my pills. I ate every one of those things. But somebody told me I was selling my pills, so he did a quick taper and then cut me off. Basically cut me off cold turkey. And I was left to my own devices. So I continued abusing benzodiazepines, like I said, for the next 13 years. I got up to taking about 7 to 10 XANAX bars a day. Am I exaggerating? Absolutely not. Was I able to function? Barely. I've had several accidents in my vehicle driving under the influence of benzos. In particular, I was driving my car. Me and my husband went by my friend's house to pick up some pills, and we got a bunch of Klonopin and a bunch of XANAX and some Roxys. On our way back, I was driving the car, and my husband started to have a seizure. So my barred out ass drives down the road going towards the hospital, and I passed every hospital and crashed us into a brick wall in downtown Little Rock. It was horrible. My husband almost died that day, and they had to put him on life support. Thank God he made it, and I will never, ever I will never do that shit again. Like, if I had killed my husband, I wouldn't have been able to make it. So what I want to get to with you guys is I want to get to the point where I got off of benzos, because I know a lot of you guys struggle with benzos and trying to get off. I get probably 100 phone calls a month just from people reaching out for help to get off benzodiazepines. So in 2015, I went into a treatment center. I did 5 days of detox, and then I went into a 30-day residential treatment program. While I was in detox, they just used Suboxone to detox me off opiates, and I think they gave me Librium also. But when I left the detox, I went into treatment, and while I was in treatment, I relapsed back onto XANAX. My husband was actually bringing them to me at visitations and when he would pick me up for court. So I was back on the bars, eating them 4, 5, 6 at a time, going back to the treatment center, totally comatose. Everybody knew. I thought I was fooling everyone, right? So I was back on the bars. They caught me 2 weeks later, and they cut me off cold turkey. And that is the last time I ever took a XANAX bar, or any benzo for that matter. And that has been 6 years, over 6 years, okay? So, holy shit, Nicole, you got cut off cold turkey? Yeah, cold turkey. And that's why I want you guys to know, those of you guys who are out there who are struggling, who are tapering, who are working your way down slowly, keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna be okay. You are going to overcome this. You are going to get past this point in your life, and you're gonna look back on it and you're gonna say, that was just, I handled that shit. Let me tell you the most important thing that helped me when I was going through benzo withdrawal. Distraction. At the time that I was going through my benzo withdrawal, my son had just gotten taken away from me. I had lost custody of my child. And so I was so focused on getting my son back that I didn't even think about withdrawing. I didn't even think about the pain that I was in. I didn't even think about the fact that I didn't sleep for 2 weeks because I was so focused on getting my baby boy back. If you're trying to taper off, or you're jumped off of XANAX or Klonopin or Valium or any kind of benzo, find a distraction. Find a distraction, something that you're passionate about. If you are a grandmother and you have grandkids, throw yourself into being the best grandmother you can be. If you have children, spend extra time with them. If you have a mom or a dad that you miss, and be around people who support you and can keep you in a positive mindset. The second thing you need to do is keep a positive mindset, okay? It's not, I can't do this, I'm never going to get off benzos. It's, I'm getting off benzos. I am going to succeed. Shoot, I am succeeding. Look at me. I'm already taking steps in the right direction. A positive mindset will change your life. 100%. Okay? 100%. Number 3, stop watching videos where people are sharing horror stories about their benzo withdrawal. Because all that does is plant seeds of doubt within your mind. Guess what? Not 2 people are the same. Every person is different. So just because Tom over here had a horrible experience with benzos doesn't mean Julie is going to feel the same way. Okay? Stay away from the stories that are negative. Stay away from the videos that are telling you all the side effects. Stay away from that stuff. Okay? Come to videos where they talk about how you can overcome benzo dependency and how you can get your life back after benzodiazepines. That's where you need to be. All right? I cannot stress this enough, you guys. I really, really can't. This is one of the main things that I get phone calls about, is people saying, I've been watching these videos and da-da-da-da-da. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Please, I'm telling you, I have your best interest at heart. I know how you feel. Okay? I felt that same way before. I felt like I was stuck, like I was never going to be able to move forward. Guess what? I'm trying to come off Suboxone. I know exactly what you're going through, only with a different medication now. Okay, I'm tapering very, very slowly, and I'm down to a little bit, and it's racking my mind. Okay, it's a mental fight. I'm in a mental tug of war. Okay, so I know and I understand what you guys are going through. I just want y'all to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. And I'm telling myself this right now. Nicole, you can do anything you put your mind to. Focus, get within some support groups, find some people that are like-minded that you can fellowship with, and take off. You can do this, okay? So like I said, positive mindset, stay away from the videos and the horror stories, okay? And keep your eye on the prize. Taper low and slow over an extended period of time. Never jump off of benzodiazepines cold turkey. And always, always, always talk to a medical professional. Get with your doctor. If your doctor's not willing to work on a taper with you, find another practitioner. If you need help finding a resource list with psychiatrists or doctors that can help you, I will help you find that. I will do my best to assist you any way possible on your journey to coming off of benzodiazepines. So, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. Comment down below. Ask me any questions you have. Put any requests for videos that you want me to make down below, and I will make them for you. Love y'all.